All right, now before you guys see this video, I forgot to put this in my video because I just noticed it now as I was editing up this video on my channel that I've hit 1,000 subscribers. I know it doesn't seem like a lot because people at EDP have, what, two, like 250,000, or, Nitro Freak has 4,000, or this guy has this many, but I hit 1,000 subs. I've talked about it with Bitterbirds before. He said I deserved it. He's like, dude, you deserve that 1,000. You deserve that 1,000. Many people have said it. I got it. So thank you very much. Thanks for the support. It means a lot. Let's get to 2K. Let's keep it going. Let's keep the train rolling. I'm going to try to make more content for you guys, make better content, and make more videos more briefly. I'm a little calmer now because that video that you're about to see right now was literally like 10 minutes ago. So let's go Birds, baby. 1K. Thank you very much. See, now what the hell did I tell y'all? Okay? I had people in my comment section. I ain't going to elaborate on them because they're not worth my time. But they're saying to me, you're negative, you got to be positive, Eagles are going to blow them out, this and that. No, 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 okay? I said this would be a tough game. This will be a hard-fought game. People said to me, gee, no, it's not. We're going to go into Seattle. We're going to rip them up. This, that. Look, when you verse Seattle in Seattle, it's a whole different animal, okay? It's a whole different beast. Seattle's been against the elites. They've been to Super Bowls. I don't give a fuck. They got no Richard Sherman or no Cam Chancellor. Okay? They've been in this. They've been doing this for years. They've been the kings of the NFC since 2012 when Russell Wilson got drafted, okay? Just like last year. We went in there and got fucking punked, okay? Now look, there was many mistakes on our part. I will say that. Many mistakes, okay? Many. Now, that's why I'm pissed off, okay? Doug Peterson, first off, it was 1A, Doug Peterson's fault. 2, Carson Wentz's. This is probably his worst game he played, even though he had a touchdown of 300 yards or whatever he had. He had missed some throws that he should have made, okay? This is the way I put it. Early on, he misses a throw to Nelson Aguilar right there. Boom, wide open. He makes that throw. That's a touchdown. Then they call the same exact play, I think, in the second half. Same exact play that he throws to Aguilar, but he throws it, underthrows it. If he threw it, once again, perfectly down, boom, that's another touchdown. Okay? Don't get me wrong. Near the end of the game, he did have 2 amazing throws. One that I can't believe I've seen. I don't care if we lost the game or not. He was falling down, literally. When I seen him roll out the pocket on 3rd and 14 and trip like this, but then you get caught, and fall, and boom, 45 yards, just throw it up to Nelson Aguilar. I'm like, holy hell. Then he does another one when he rolls around, hits Aguilar for a touchdown. How funny is it that Aguilar had the worst game of his NFL professional career last year in Seattle, and this year he has the best game of his career. Last year was his worst, this year is his best in Seattle. I think he remembered in the back of his head how bad he played. I think he finished his game with 135 yards and a touchdown, and he caught some big plays. Now, I'm going to get to Doug Peterson, all right? This one I'm going to get to with him. You played conservative the whole damn game, okay? You ran the ball, barely passed it. You threw short passes. Dude, no Richard Sherman, no Cam Chancellor, okay? Look what happened once we started airing the freaking ball out. Look what happened. Once we did it on that one drive in the fourth quarter, when Wentz threw 3rd and 14, he was falling backwards, threw it up, 45 yards, boom, completion. Then he throws another one, a 30-yard pass, touchdown to Nelson Aguilar. Once we started going deep shots, we were getting stuff done. I don't know how Doug didn't see this. He played conservative the entire game. Like, he was nervous. Like he was scared. This is Seattle. This is Bobby Wagner. This is, KJ Wright. This is all these guys coming off the edge. This is Michael Bennett. And he played scared. He coached scared. He ran the ball. Now, don't get me wrong. The running game worked. Now, when you get fucking Blunt in, once again, you got damn Blunt in, okay? What happened? Stuffed in the backfield, stuffed. You put J.J. in, he got stuffed a couple times, but he was hitting holes. He was getting first downs. The run was working, okay? It was. Now, the biggest part of one of those drives, what wasn't Carson Wentz's overthrows, was when Carson Wentz tried running in for that touchdown. I thought he had it. He fumbled the ball, and it was a touchback. And I go, you got to be kidding me, man. Now, I know when you have Bobby Wagner or whoever the guy on defense was, I know when he's coming up and stripping it off you, it's going to come out. I don't care if you're a running back or a quarterback. And quarterbacks ain't running back. So, but I thought his knee was down. I thought maybe it went in the end zone. I thought one of our players would pick it up. That right there was one of the downfalls. that touchback, because as soon as Seattle got the ball back, we sacked Russell Wilson. And then what did I say in my preview? I'll say it again, okay? Russell Wilson always does this shit. He does it versus every team, okay? He does do it almost every week, but he does it mainly against us each time I've seen him play us. On his feet, doing 360, not a spin, 360 spins, rolling back this way, rolling back that way, and then bam, hitting someone who's wide open. Because we're so worried about chasing him that the coverage gives up, okay? Now, if you notice, on our team, when Carson Wentz does, the same thing happens. So we got to do it more with Wentz. But Russell Wilson, once again, he is phenomenal. He does make magic happen, but some of it's lucky duck shit, okay? Rolling around, spinning around. He should have been sacked like 10 times this game if he was mobile, okay? We have always had trouble versus mobile quarterbacks, and always against Russell Wilson. I've said that he always has our number, and he always does that shit versus us. Does it versus us more than anyone else. Okay? He played a great game. But there was many times we did sack him, but there's many times that we should have had him. And we were this close, and we didn't. Coverage broke down too. Okay? We had to challenge one thing because they said it wasn't a first down when it was clearly a first down. Shouldn't you have it been challenged? Even though we did pick it up on fourth and inches, okay, so I'm not that mad. But the referees were goddamn terrible in this game. Let's keep it real. Okay, we trip up Jimmy Graham. They call a flag. Late in the game, Torrey Smith gets tripped up by Seattle. They say no flag. Okay, I'm mad, but I'm not. Okay, the game was somewhat close. It was 10-24. They did beat us, by 14 points? But you get what I'm saying. It felt worse. We were down 17, 17-10? And it felt like we were down 38-7. That's what it felt like. And that's how Seattle makes you feel. And that's how they always make the Eagles feel. They bully us. They punk us. They do it every time. And every time I walk away from an Eagles versus Seattle's game, from whether it be 2014 at the Link, whether it be freaking last year in Seattle, you walk away thinking about your team less. You go, damn, this team's not elite. This defense is not top 5 like people like calling it. This team is not what we thought it was, because that's how much they drain the momentum out of you. Okay, now, as I said, I blame Doug and I blame Wentz. This was not his best game. Okay. Doug was way too conservative, and then once we started passing, it wasn't going deep. It was this and that. Doug had a couple. The one play he should have challenged. Okay, that lateral. All right. Now, I will say one thing about this game. The reason I'm not too mad and upset is because of this. All right. Look, we're 10-2. Okay, 10-2. We haven't lost a game since Kansas City, which was week 2. All right. And what happened once we lost to Kansas City? We came out and went on a roll. We went on a tear, started tearing teams up. We finally lost the game now. And I hope this humbles this team. I hope it humbles this team a lot, because this team had a lot of hype, and they were believing in the hype. And every day we're doing electric slides on the field. Oh, yeah. Versus the freaking Bears. That's why you're doing electric slides, okay? All right? Last week versus the Bears, they fumbled the ball 3 times. The reason you won is because it was versus the Bears. You can recover from that. You throw picks versus the 49ers. Who cares? You miss extra points versus the 49ers. Doesn't matter. It's the 49ers. But once we get in the playoff, like today it was like a playoff. This is why, okay, before let me keep going what I was saying with this before I get onto another topic. My head's flooding a little place. I'm pissed off, all right? You can't let those mistakes happen that you did versus the Bears versus Seattle Seahawks team or one of these elite teams. Okay, you can't let these mistakes happen, because you can get away with them in those type of games, but you got to play perfect. All right, that's point 1. Okay, now point 2. This was actually good for the Eagles in one way, because it does humble us and also gives us a playoff atmosphere type of game. Wentz is only a second-year quarterback. He has not been in that type of environment. Either is Doug Peterson. He's a second-year coach. Only a couple players in this team been in playoff games, and a couple that we signed in free agency have been to the Patriots, Super Bowl, Chris Long, LeGarrette Blount, whatever. But not the main key with Carson Wentz or the coach, Doug Peterson's been in major playoff, atmospheres. This was a playoff atmosphere. Under the bright lights, Sunday night football, battle, NFC showdown, 2 of the best, in Seattle, one of the toughest places to play, the loudest crowd. This was a playoff type atmosphere, and this is a learning lesson for the Eagles. They need to look back and reflect on this and go, look, this is what it's going to be like come January. Look, we're 10-2. It's only week 13. This shit can fly now. But come January, you can't play like that and expect to win any goddamn thing. And that's just facts. All right. Now we're the number 2 seed. The Vikings are number 1. It's looking like they're gonna have home field advantage. I would hate to have to go there and play them. Really. And I look at it this way. We play the Rams next week. And the Rams, in my opinion, are better than freaking Seattle. And we play them in LA. That's a tough game. And I don't want to hear from you people, I'm negative, this and that. No, it's called being realistic. All right? Now we got to go to LA. We're staying out there for the week. I want the leaders of this team, just like Seth Joyner said, I want the leaders of this team to keep these kids in check, okay? Because I don't want them thinking it's a party. Oh, it's an 8-day vacation. We're going to LA and party. No, this is an 8-day business trip. All right? So we're staying out there. We're now getting ready for the Rams. There's much more I can say about this game. Seattle was the better team. You couldn't contain Russell Wilson. Made our defense look like pussies. Okay? Carson Wentz with some overthrows. And that one fumble, man, it was like, damn it. And Doug Peterson just coached a terrible game. Probably the worst game he ever coached. And this was the worst game that Carson Wentz played. And if I remember 2004, I'm not comparing it to that season because this team is not good as that 2004 season team, even though we made the Super Bowl. Same record, 10-1. We went and versed, I think, the Steelers or someone like that, a big major team, elite team, and we lost to them. And it humbled us, and we came right back. But this is what happens when we verse Seattle, and this is why I said it'll be a tough game, and all you people tried telling me, no, it won't. You're so negative, this and that. No, it's called being realistic and just looking at history and looking at the teams and looking how Seattle plays. They bitched us once again. We might lose next week now to the Rams. The Rams are a way better team than freaking Seattle. All right. So we'll see what happens. 10-2. Let's go Birds. Seattle did play a great game, but we did a lot of shit to ourselves, man, that we got to really adjust on. And I hope the hell that they reflect on this. All right, y'all. Peace. Go Birds.